If you want awesome products at great prices, check out the in the description. The Post Office's Horizon IT system, a £2.5 billion saga of systemic failure and political apathy. The Post Office, a cornerstone of British life, finds itself embroiled in a protracted and costly IT scandal, a testament to flawed procurement, persistent technological issues, and a troubling lack of foresight at the highest levels of government. The story unfolds not as a sudden crisis, but as a slow-motion train wreck, decades in the making, costing taxpayers a staggering £2.5 billion and counting. At the heart of this debacle lies Horizon, the Fujitsu-developed IT system implemented in 1999. This wasn't a simple software rollout. It was a strategic decision with far-reaching consequences, a decision that, according to newly revealed information, came with explicit warnings of potential pitfalls. Documents unearthed by the BBC expose that then-Prime Minister Tony Blair and senior members of his Labour government were fully aware of a critical flaw in the original £548 million contract. The Post Office would not own the core computer code. This crucial detail effectively shackled the Post Office to Fujitsu, making a future supplier switch an incredibly complex and expensive undertaking. The implications of this decision are staggering. The lack of code ownership has essentially trapped the Post Office in a never-ending cycle of costly contracts and technological limitations. Despite recognizing the need for a replacement over a decade ago, the Post Office has shelled out over £600 million in extensions to its contract with Fujitsu, a testament to a seemingly inescapable dependency. This expenditure represents a significant drain on public funds, money that could have been invested in improving other aspects of postal services or crucial public infrastructure. The Post Office's attempts to break free from this technological stranglehold have only amplified the crisis. In 2012, the search for alternative suppliers began, eventually culminating in the ambitious development of a proprietary system, the New Branch IT System, NBIT. This project, intended to be a fresh start, has been plagued by delays and escalating costs, potentially exceeding £1 billion. The initial rollout target of this year has been missed, and now the prospect of a successful launch remains uncertain. The admission by both the Post Office and Fujitsu that their collaboration will likely extend to 2030 underscores the depth and complexity of this systemic failure. This isn't simply a technological problem. It's a systemic failure indicative of a broader malaise in government procurement and risk assessment. The warnings ignored, the contracts mishandled, the costs spiraling out of control, all paint a picture of a deeply flawed process. The £600 million spent on extensions since 2012 is particularly damning, suggesting a lack of decisive action and a continued reliance on a system known to be problematic. It raises questions about accountability and the effectiveness of governmental oversight in major public procurement initiatives. The human cost of this technological odyssey cannot be ignored. Post Office workers have faced accusations of theft and fraud, often based on flawed data generated by the Horizon system. These accusations have resulted in devastating personal consequences for many employees, highlighting the collateral damage inflicted by a poorly implemented and inadequately managed IT system. The ongoing saga of the Post Office's Horizon system serves as a stark warning. It is a cautionary tale of the potential consequences of flawed procurement decisions, the perils of vendor lock-in, and the importance of robust oversight and accountability in managing large-scale public projects. The £2.5 billion already spent represents a monumental waste of public funds and a profound failure of governance. The question now is not just how to resolve the immediate crisis, but how to prevent such a costly and damaging scenario from ever repeating itself. The lessons learned from this protracted struggle must inform future government procurement strategies, ensuring that taxpayers' money is spent wisely and effectively. The future of the Post Office, and indeed the future of public sector IT projects, hinges on the ability to learn from this painful and expensive lesson.